Welcome back again, students of Balangir Public School, class 9. Myself Snigdha Mahakur, your math teacher. Today we start a new chapter, chapter number 7, triangles. So first we know what is a triangle. In junior class you already know about triangles. Introduction. A triangle is a figure enclosed by three intersecting lines. A triangle has three sides, three angles and three vertices. Now types of angles. According to side, angles are divided into three parts. First, isosceles triangle, second, equilateral triangle, third, scalene triangle. Next, according to angle. According to angle, triangles are divided into three parts: acute angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle and right angle triangle. Next, congruence of triangles. Two figures are said to be congruent if they have the same shape and the same size. So, two triangles are congruent if the sides and angles of one triangle are equal to the corresponding sides and angles of the other triangle. Here two figures, first figure triangle ABC, second figure triangle DEF. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF if angle A is equal to angle D, angle B is equal to angle E, angle C is equal to angle F. And if triangle ABC congruent to triangle DEF, then obviously AB is equal to DE, AC is equal to DF, BC is equal to EF. Here A corresponds to D. A corresponds to D. We write it as A corresponds to D. Similarly, B corresponds to E. We write it as B corresponds to E. And C corresponds to F. We write it as C corresponds to F. And triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. This is the symbol of congruent. This is the symbol of congruent. Triangle ABC congruent to triangle DEF. If two triangles are congruent, then their angles are equal and their the measure of the angles are equal and their sides are also, corresponding sides are equal. Congruent triangles corresponding parts are equal and we write in short CPCT for corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Next, criteria for congruence of triangles. Axiom 7.1. Look at your book. Axiom 7.1. SAS congruence rule. Two triangles are congruent if two sides and the included angles of one triangle are equal to the two sides and the included angle of the other triangle. Here we see an example. Example number 1. In this figure, given OA is equal to OB, OA is equal to OB, OD is equal to OC, OD is equal to OC. To prove triangle AOD, triangle AOD AOD congruent to triangle BOC. First we write given OA is equal to OB, OD is equal to OC. To prove triangle AOD congruent to triangle BOC and AD parallel to BC. Proof. In triangle AOD and BOC, triangle AOD and BOC, we have OA is equal to OB given, OA is equal to OB given, angle AOD is equal to angle BOC, angle AOD is equal to angle BOC because vertically opposite angle. We know that if two lines are intersect each other, then the vertically opposite angles are equal. Next, OD is equal to OC. This is given. So triangle AOD is congruent to triangle BOC by SAS rule. Side angle side, that is axiom 7.1. Triangle AOD is congruent to triangle BOC by SAS rule. This implies that angle OAD is equal to angle OBC. OAD is equal to OBC and OCB is equal to ODA. We can write angle OAD is equal to angle OBC, but angle OAD and angle OBC form a pair of alternate angles. This implies that AD parallel to BC. Proved. Next, example 2. AB is a line segment and line L is its perpendicular bisector. If a point lies on L so that P is equidistant from A and B. Here is the figure. AB is a line segment, L is a line, L is perpendicular to AB and it is also the perpendicular bisector. So AC is equal to CB and angle PCA is equal to angle PCB is equal to 90 degree. Here given line L is perpendicular to AB, AC is equal to CB, angle PCA is equal to angle PCB is equal to 90 degree. To prove PA is equal to PB. Proof. In triangle PAC and triangle PCB, we have AC is equal to CB given, angle PAC is equal to angle PCB, both are 90 degree, PC is equal to PC common. So triangle PAC is congruent to triangle PCB by side angle side SAS rule. This implies that PA is equal to PA is equal to PB by CPCT. Proved. Next, theorem 7.1. Theorem 7.1 is the deducted part and your chapter 7, that is exercise 7.1 completed. This is your homework and that's all for today.